Hi friends, continuing our lecture, we will start the land boundary India shares with some of the other countries. How are these land boundaries India is sharing? Just have a look at this map. In this map itself, we can know that India shares on the western sector, India is sharing a land boundary with Pakistan. Here in the northern west or in the top of the north, India shares a land boundary with Afghanistan. This is the Indian Union, but now this has been illegally occupied, or what we call this as an Pakistan occupied Kashmir, and this is Aksai Chin region. Otherwise, India touches Afghanistan to the north. Then India touches to the China, and India has Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar here. So here there is a presence of Myanmar. And down here there is a presence of an Bangladesh region. So this is how India shares its land boundaries. Now, by looking at the diagram, we feel that India has largest land boundary with China, but the case is not so. It is because यहाँ पे the land is too much indentated, too much irregular, and therefore India's share of a land with neighboring countries, the largest share belongs to Bangladesh. So let us study that how India shares its land boundaries. Let us study the top countries through which India shares its land boundaries. The largest land boundary India has with is of Bangladesh. So the largest neighbor of India. So India has the largest land boundary first with Bangladesh, equaling something around 4096 kilometers, which is around 26.5% of India, 26.95% of India's land boundary. So India has largest share of land boundary, or India shares the largest boundary with Bangladesh. After Bangladesh, then it is China. With China, we share around 3,917 kilometers. With China, we share around 3,917 kilometers, which is around 25.7% of India's land boundary, land front. After China, we share the next boundary with Pakistan. Pakistan forms around 3,310 kilometers of India's boundary is shared with the Pakistan, that is, which comes to around 21%. So 3310 is the India's land boundary with the Pakistan, which comes to around 21.78%. Then you don't have to remember the facts of the other. The fourth is with the next country which we share is Myanmar, or the old name of Myanmar is Burma. Which part? This part, the share of north is right from Arunachal Pradesh in the north to the Mizoram in the south is the boundary with Myanmar. Then Bhutan. Then we share next with Bhutan. The states here of Sikkim, Arunachal, and remember West Bengal. And seventh is with Afghanistan. So, what are the neighbors of India in the terms of land frontiers? Because I am doing land boundaries, so I am not taking Sri Lanka into consideration. It is Bangladesh, after that China. Bangladesh, we have maximum amount of boundary with Bangladesh. But China, after that Pakistan, after that Nepal, Myanmar, Bhutan, and Afghanistan. Afghanistan, no doubt, is the smallest. Only 80 kilometers of the boundary with Afghanistan, which forms around 0.52% of boundary with India. Bhutan ke saath we have 587 kilometers, which forms around 3.86%. With Myanmar, we share around 1458 kilometers, which forms around 9.59 percentage. And with Nepal, we share around 1752, which forms around 11.53 percentage. So this is how our share of a land boundary is. Now let us look at the map. The largest land boundary we share is with Bangladesh. What are the states? We will study that with the Bangladesh boundary. Why the Bangladesh boundary is important? Your current affairs, the exchange of territories between India and Bangladesh. The next is with China. China ke saath we have one of the biggest boundary right from the Tibet region to the Arunachal Pradesh border. Then we have Pakistan, that is on the western sector right from Jammu Kashmir to Gujarat. And then we have the state of Nepal, Uttarakhand and Sikkim pe beech Nepal, which covers the boundary of Bihar, the boundary of UP also. Then we have the state of Bhutan. Then we have the state of Myanmar, right from Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram. That is the western sector, that is the eastern sector, northeastern part of India. In fact, remember one important point. The boundary with Myanmar is a watershed area between the Brahmaputra river system and the important river system of Myanmar, that is the Irrawaddy river system. We will study that while studying the boundary of Myanmar and also some of the important issues regarding the Myanmar in the current affairs. Then we have the boundary with Bhutan, and lastly we have the boundary with Nepal. We share a sea boundary with Sri Lanka. So this is the general idea of India's share of land boundaries. Now remember again the ranking of the countries with the share. That is first with Bangladesh 3917. First with Bangladesh, that is 4096 kilometers. In China, next is China. So remember Bangladesh is we share larger boundary with Bangladesh. Though pictorically, though in diagram we feel that with China we have the largest border, but no, the first country is Bangladesh. Uske baad China, Pakistan, Nepal, Myanmar, Bhutan and Afghanistan. Again repeat with me, the largest land boundary is with Bangladesh, B, then C, then China, that is P, then Pakistan, then N, Nepal, then Myanmar, then Bhutan, Afghanistan. Obviously remember first Bangladesh, last mein Afghanistan. Afghanistan se chota country is Bhutan. Uske baad Myanmar, because only the northeastern side. Uske baad Nepal, that is from least to maximum. Uske baad Pakistan, the states of JK, Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat. And after that we have with China the states of Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, state of Sikkim and the state of Arunachal Pradesh. And lastly we have the Afghanistan. Well, lastly we have Bangladesh, the states here of the West Bengal and Tripura. East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. West Pakistan, now the Pakistan. So this part is the Tibetan region of China. This part is this entire part is the Tibetan region of China. This is the Aksai Chin region of Leh-Ladakh plateau, which has been illegally occupied by China, while this is the Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Again, so with this, in the future, in the next lecture, we will study each and every boundary in detail and also whatever has been covered in current affairs till today's lecture. So meet you again from the next lecture. Till the time we meet again, thank you very much.